What's up guys, Brian here, Brian's Lawn Maintenance, and today we are not doing fall leaf cleanup. Let's check it out.
Make the ground shake.
Hey, what's up guys? Good morning, good morning. It is Brian here, Brian's Lawn Maintenance, and another fun vlog with you, real life of Brian's Lawn Maintenance. Today, it's actually the day after the epic snowstorm, which we were slated to get 3 to 5 inches of snow, and we've got 9 inches of snow. So you want to talk about getting baptized by fire. Let me see if I can just pan really quick. You guys see outside, like, it's just Snowmageddon, dude. It's just crazy. Gotta love it. It has been an epic 24 hours. I went out yesterday from about 3 p.m. to about midnight to clean everything up. Maybe 11 p.m. Midnight's kind of a stretch. It took about 8 or 9 hours to do our whole route, which was not that bad, honestly, for 9 inches of snow. Usually, whatever your snow route is, if you get anything over 7 or 8 inches, you're gonna double up that hour. So that's why I'm a big fan of like only having like 6 to 10 hour like routes, because if you get a huge snowstorm like we did yesterday, and it's the first one of the season because you know you don't know if everything's running hot and your plow's working, your blowers are working, it could really bite you. So anyway, I saw so many of your guys' videos, so many of your guys' Instagram stories. It seems like everybody in Michigan got smoked, and also like Buffalo, New York, and Pennsylvania, and the Northeast or whatever. Leave me some comments down below. How many inches of snow did you guys get? Again, they were calling for 3 to 5, and then banding set up, and it was coming down like, I wouldn't say like inch per hour, but it was coming down thick and wet, heavy cement. Today, what are we gonna be doing? Well, we're gonna be tidying up all of our sidewalks. So in my contracts, we clean up the sidewalks and front porch within 24 hours. And that gives us the ability to just do all the driveways. I was doing like 11 driveways per hour yesterday in the evening. Just backtrack, push, and we're gone. But the time suck, the bottleneck, the time cramp is all the sidewalks. We're going to double back up, knock all those out this morning. It's 8 a.m. Been up for about an hour here, and I was definitely beat and tired. So only one text message so far. Hey, when are you guys doing sidewalks? And the guy said, totally cool, no problem, when I said 24 hours from now. So any which way, let's get on out there, let's make it happen. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the day. If so, shoot me a big thumbs up. If you guys like these kind of vlogs, the day in the lifestyle, and let's go make it happen. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. All right, bright sunny morning. Let me show you guys where we're at so far. Taking care of some of our clients. And check this out, my boy Mike Bedell hooked me up with an old 721. I've got 2 of these now, but what Mike Bedell didn't tell me is it doesn't turn off. Mike's jumping brands to Aaron's snowblowers, and so I fired this thing up this morning because there's 9 inches of snow, and the 518 is not going to keep up. And I've got my snowblower in the storage, and I was just shooting him a DM. I said, Mike, I appreciate the snowblower, bro. I never really fired it up. This is like a couple days ago. He gave it to me, but before our live event. So I'm using it, and it wasn't turning off. So I ended up just having to pull the choke all the way out, and it finally turned off. And I was like, "What do I do?" Oh my God! I don't know if that's a practical joke or Mike just being Mike. But anyway, let me show you guys here. We got this kind of a setup here. Back drag, push it for this one. Got to do the sidewalk. And these guys are tough because they're down a court here, so they get a lot of this spill off when the plow circles around, right? But the DXT, man, doing the deal. I love it. We'll do some snowblower action here in a second, but hey, one thing I've found is that the DXT now has down pressure. Let me know if you guys bought a new 9.2 or 10 footer or 8.6 DXT, if that's true. I'm curious to know how the back blading works with down pressure, and I guess you can't retrofit the plow. Don't quote me on that. If you guys know that answer, let me know. I gotta call my dealer up. I'll try to get back to you guys on that one, but man, that'd be awesome for residentials. The weight of the plow is like 800 pounds, so it does a great job backing up, but as you can imagine, it kind of rolls up as it back drags over snow, just the way the blade is scraped. Blades are meant to go forward, not backwards. So anyway, some fun thoughts. Let's start snow blowing and keep it moving. right, so you guys want to see something interesting? Fun little update here. I'm at one of my commercial sites, and this, oh man, I'm not gonna try to get anybody's names up on this thing, but I'm not happy, guys. Let me show you something. This is just pathetic. If you're a contractor out there and you do stuff like this, dude, you got you got some priority problems, man. Look at this. So I do a commercial driveway here, and the manufacturing plant, they split a driveway. Mine's gravel, the other one's asphalt. And we divide the line right down the middle, right? Well, I did mine last night at about 8 p.m., spick and span spotless. Just got a text from this lady saying, hey, can you come tidy this up? I'm like, sure, no problem, but what the heck is going on? So as I come here, you guys should check this out really quick. Look at this. I don't know if you guys can see all the way down there, but whoever did this building plowed all of this right here. Dude, it's ridiculous. Look at this. They windrowed at my spot instead of windrowing this way. Look at all of this. This is all stuff that they left and then plowed onto this whole thing. All of this is just ridiculous. Dude, there's solid ice chunks. This is all ice. Oh my God. I'm so mad at these people. The lady I talked to, she's super cool. I came running up here and she's like, no, we didn't think it was you. We actually had a guy leave last night at 8 o'clock. And I'm like, I did see that guy. And he's like, nope, place looks spotless. But just, I don't know if it's a newbie driver or they just were being morons. But look, when we're dividing up the lot and I windrow right, you windrow to your right, and we part the Red Sea, right? But unbelievable, man. Some people just so freaking lazy. And especially like a contractor with snow, like you should be a professional and you should understand like the game plan no matter what and working together, but not happy whoever did this. And that company is gonna call this company because they're paying for it. I gotta do a tidy up fee and it's gonna be 75 bucks, so unbelievable. Oh, someone's getting towed out. It's been a crazy couple days. Driving down, cleaning up the subs today. So right now, actually headed to go pick up a new snow customer. It's actually a long customer, and they wanted to sign up with snow. So the lady calls me, and she's a price shopper, and she goes, "Can you bail me out?" I said, "Yeah, like what's up?" And she goes, "Oh, I want to sign up for snow." And I said, "Sure." I said, she goes, "Well, I have a guy that signed up, and he signed up." For the seasonal prepay, she goes, and he was like $220 or $249 or something like that, which, you know, I got started that way. I'm not throwing the kid under the bus, but she goes, yeah, it's some like college kid who's just trying to like, you know, pay for school and use this like snow blowers or something like that, and I don't even know if it was that like elaborate. And she was like, she was not happy. She was not happy. And most people were out for about 8 or 10 hours yesterday. Get 5 or 6 hours of sleep and kind of tagging back up today, doing all the tidy ups. But man, it just so resonates with Caleb Allman, Stanley Dirt Monkey, Keith Kalfus from our live event, talking about knowing your worth, knowing your prices. And I told her $379 for the season, we'll take care of you. She goes, she was dropping F-bombs, which was really funny. And I go, nope, no problem, ma'am. We'll be right over there. So I'm gonna go over there, tag up that driveway, and we picked up her, and then we also picked up another client while we were in here, so that's 2 more. It's funny, man, I told you, like my phone yesterday was like a telethon. It's just, you know, it went from 3 to 5 inches, and then weather storm warning, then it's weather advisory, right? And everybody and their brother's like, yeah, I've been meaning to get that contract back to you. And I'm like, we'll take you, come on, we'll take you. We went from like 17 or something like that prepaid to, dude, we probably added 7 people just in the last 48 hours. So just taking on more and at the higher rates, which is making this very enjoyable, very enjoyable. Like I actually have like a smile on my face while I'm working today, because I'm like, you know what, I'm getting paid good money, and you know, I'm getting paid what I'm worth. So all right, let's keep it going. All right, so we're driving down the road and zipping here. So funny change of events. We've actually done
Green Industry / and that link can also be.
That's Paul Jamison's Green Industry podcast going. Mike G is calling me from YouTube. Mike G, what up, Mike G? And I'm listening to Paul Jamison's podcast. It's just, we're just doing like 75 things at once, man, and I'm getting hungry. This day is just turned into a fun one, man. Picked up like 2 or 3 new clients, like I said a minute ago. Just did another guy for cash, 50 bucks, can't beat that. And then actually a church called me. I know the church because my friend's son actually played there, and they're about 10 minutes down the road. And usually I do not take on anything extra. Like, you know, I don't want to be doing other work outside of my area. But the guy's like, dude, we have an event going on at 2 o'clock. And I'm like, yeah, I'll zip over there, man. I'll take care of you. I told him my rates. He said, whatever it is, they'll take care of me. I said, awesome, then I'll take care of you. So we're gonna go plow out a church really quick. And I know the parking lot, thankfully, because I've been there. But if it was a huge wild card, I don't know if I really would have. So anyway, it's just crazy. So far, we're up like, we're making some good extra money today. It's probably another $400 or $500 easy when you really start adding it all up with extra pushes and little tidy up charges and all this other mess. And last night it was healthy. So everybody hit the top tier, man. We got 9 inches of snow, they said. So everybody hit the top tier. After 8, we bill per inch, and it was pretty good. So we'll take that. We'll run to the bank, and then like I said, 3 days. I'm probably the happiest plow guy right now, to be honest with you guys, because in less than 72 hours, your boy here is boarding an airplane. He's going to Miami, and I will be 10 days in Miami and on a boat, on a cruise, and I cannot wait. So I'm like the happiest plow guy, man. I don't care if it's 9 inches of snow. Look at this. It is what it is, man. It's crazy. I love it. All right, guys. We'll catch up with you here in a minute. All right, guys. Quick little update. Let me show you what we just knocked out. This took about an hour and 15. Let's see if I can wedge myself up here in the door. Quick little turn around for you guys. And then it loops all the way out to that entrance. Like I said, it took about hour, maybe hour and 15 to knock all this out. I told the guy my regular rates, and I said I'll take 10% off because you're a church and got to take care of the Lord's house, man. And but I told him my regular rates, and he said no problem, no problem. Hopefully we pick him up as a new client. The other guy that they had, who knows what happened? Maybe his truck broke down, or a couple guys called off. Who knows what? But I'm not here to pillage anybody's clients. You know, I don't do that. But I said, hey, if your guy can't keep up or doesn't want it, or you want somebody that you know you can trust, call me and we'll take you on. This is like 10 minutes from my house, and this is a decent little easy parking lot. So, all right, man. You know what I'm gonna go do right now? Between me and you, I'm gonna go get some Penn Station. The reason I took this is I was thinking about lunch, and Penn Station is a mile down the road. That's where I took Paul Jameson on Sunday once we got done with the Entrepreneur Academy Live. So, all right, I'm gonna go get some food. We'll catch up with you guys when I'm at the next house, and hopefully you guys are enjoying this day in the life, man. If so, please shoot a big thumbs up. It helps the videos, it helps the channel, helps me, and you know, hopefully you guys are learning some fun lessons along the way. Which, by the way, I do have some questions that I want to answer. A couple of you guys were shooting me some DMs on Instagram in the previous video. So I want to answer a couple questions about when do we go out, do we return, if we charge when we return, what's our trigger, what's our workflow, a couple of those little things. I wanted to just maybe share some fun insight since we're getting baptized by fire, and a lot of you guys need to know this stuff in a timely fashion, right? So, all right, guys, we'll catch up with you in a minute. All right, what's up, guys? Little transition here. So, still snow blowing. We got about 6 drives left that we're tidying up and doing some more of the sidewalks. You guys can see right here, nothing's like really that bad or anything like that. We did them all, or a lot of the neighbors did them all, but we're gonna tidy this one up. Just got done plowing this one. This one's nice because I can push it forward, and then this just is stuff that falls off the plow as we hit this little lip here. But you know what? Things are going pretty good, and we should be wrapped up in about 45 minutes, and it's about 2 o'clock-ish right now, so I'll take it. Done. All right, guys, so just pulled into the house. We are all done here, actually. Just got done grabbing some Panera bread, and wow, it has been a busy day, just doing a little bit of everything, right? Wanted to answer a couple questions here that I saw coming from Instagram and YouTube while we were plowing snow, and just give you guys a little bit more value in this video for a quick second before we sign off. One of the questions I got: do we plow after a snowstorm or do we plow during a snowstorm? That's a typical question that I get asked a lot. Actually, while I'm at it, I'll leave a card here at the end for like 8 rookie tips, and then I did a second video with 8 more rookie tips that answer a lot of these kind of questions. So if you guys are just breaking into the game, they should be able to help you out, because man, I got baptized by fire my first 2 seasons for darn sure. For an event like Monday, when we had 9 inches of snow, we did not plow through the event, although we would have if I knew we would have got 9 inches of snow. So for example, anytime it's like 5 inches or less, what I personally do is I always plow snow at the end of when the snow is done falling. Maybe even a half hour is left of it still falling, and then I go on out there. When you have a 9-inch snowstorm, I don't care what truck you have, you shouldn't be plowing 6 to 9 inches on one push, right? We try to break that up. Now, when we normally go out, we either charge for the top tier for the 9 inches, or just to be honest with you guys, whatever's more profitable if we're doing 2 pushes. So if I do a 6-inch tier push and it's decent money, and then we come back out that night 6, 7, 8, 10, 12 hours later, or the next day 24 hours later, and we have to push it again, it's the new base rate push. For me personally, I charge whatever more money, like unless the client's been getting bled out because we had like 6 snowstorms in a week. Okay, I'm realistic, I don't want to like bankrupt the client, right? So I won't like pillage them. However, if I'm pushing like 9 inches of wet snow and I push half of it the first time and half of it the second time, I'm gonna put that in my favor, because dude, I'm beating the heck out of the truck for those kind of events. So do we go during the snowstorm or after? For me, how I run my business, we always plow after the snow is done, and usually we have pretty good response times. Now, whether we do commercial first or residential first, that always depends, which is the other question I got. Which one do we do first? It really depends. If we get done with the snow at, you know, midnight, we're gonna go and take our time and do probably the commercials first, so they're ready to go by opening the next morning. But again, we'll be able to get the residentials in that same time window, so it doesn't really make any difference. Now, if it gets done snowing at noon, okay, and if it gets done snowing at noon, here's a good one. We'll probably do our residentials first, because everybody's heading home and I want the driveways clear by the time they get home. And then once everybody's home, all the commercials are clear or shutting down early. At least they do in Michigan. Everybody kind of closes a little early. So at 7, 8 o'clock at night, we'll go out and tag up all the commercials. There's no real rush to get the commercials. I might do a couple circles and a couple lanes for some of the commercial clients. That's what works best for me. I call it giving people accessibility. But if it's snowing from 5 a.m. the night before till 2 p.m. the next day, the commercial sites are already a pandemonium. They're already a mess. They're already compacted. People don't stay in even though they should. And so I don't really feel like there's that much of an urgency to get out and do them first if it's still snowing during the day. Now, if it gets done snowing at 8 a.m. or 7 a.m., I'm gonna do all my commercials first, because I wanna clear that all up out as much as I can. And then we'll do all of our residentials, for example, right, from noon to 5 when everybody's getting back home. So hopefully that helps out. A couple little quick tips, good questions. How do I like the light bar? The light bar is still holding up. A lot of you guys have seen the review of the light bar. I'm not gonna be redundant on that. That's the Falcon 17-inch LED equipped light bar. It's been great. This one is not just a dedicated power cable. It has a cigarette lighter that it plugs in through the back, and we ran mine underneath through the cab when I got the old back rack bar installed. And then we have the third brake light metal bracket now from Buyers that we mounted the light bar to. But if you just have a regular like yellow, orange, you know, caution light, You can feed that through the door jamb. You can feed that through a grommet, whatever they're called, through the cab, and you're more than good to go there. Mine's the LED equipped light bar. It's $169. It's getting old. It's $169, like 95 cents. Just make sure you are checking in with some of your local laws. Stick with yellow or yellow white. Even white's kind of maybe illegal, but don't get greens. Don't get white lights with green. Don't get green LEDs. Don't get red. Don't get blue LEDs. Those are all usually emergency and municipality colors, especially the green and white. And then last question, the Milwaukee heated jacket. The Milwaukee, I don't have it here, but the Milwaukee heated jacket is legit, clutch. They send a few of them out to us to just share, and what would you guys do? Of course, we're gonna accept it. But they're awesome, man. The hard shell one, it's the way to go with that heated coils and stuff going through the jacket. My gosh, I drip. Usually, I'll wear it while I'm snow blowing because it gets really cold and the snow, like, you know, hits your face, and that sucks. But that heated jacket is super nice. So I'd love to know if you guys have a Milwaukee heated jacket. I'm telling you what, I always joke, I get more compliments on the Milwaukee heated jacket than my $250 pea coat that is like a nice, you know, classy looking coat. And I always joke, like, I'll be at Target and I'll see like other grown men and contractors kind of run on up, and they're like, hey dude, like, hey, low key, do you like your jacket? I'm like, yeah, dude, I like my jacket. And they're like, is that the one that turns on? Yeah, it's the one that turns on. They're like, dude, sweet, I can't wait to get one. I'm like, dude, you should. So any which way, that's it, guys, for this vlog. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If so, shoot a big thumbs up. Here, I'll leave a couple videos here that you guys can check out, the rookie plowing mistakes, and then the other video I'll leave is the how to back drag and how to clear residential driveways. I've got the how to back drag and how we do our residential driveways video I shot a little while ago. Both of them really helpful videos. If you guys want to check them out, learn more how to plow snow and do the deal, you can check those guys out here. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Brian here, Brian's Lawn Maintenance. We'll see you guys on the next video.